Welcome back to the Chasing Happiness podcast, an honest podcast about finding happiness, what it really means, and the process of getting there. My name is Crystal, and today we're going to talk about digitally detoxing, which I know is giving some of you little heart palpitations right now, and that's 100% okay. The reason we're going to talk about this is because I think it's important for us all to unplug. We have lived in this COVID world for more than 6 months now. For some of us, it's been almost a year. For some of us, it's only been 6 or 7 months. But we've gotten used to constant emails at any time of the day. We've gotten used to social media at all hours because we're now working from home. We've gotten used to TVs being on while the computer is on, while we're texting someone. And we've become overwhelmed with the digital aspect of our lives because we've had to self-isolate, because we've had to be cautious about going to work in large office buildings with lots of people because of COVID-19. So our digital life has become a lot more complex, it's become more complicated, and it's become a lot more sustained than it was before. Before all of this, I know people were talking about how you needed to take a break from technology and how, kids used social media too much, but there wasn't a whole lot of conversation about just how plugged in we really were. We are so plugged in right now. All of our meetings are happening on Zoom, or they're happening via FaceTime, or whatever program you and your company are using. But we're also communicating with our friends and family via those technologies. We're also not just picking up the phone and calling someone. We're video calling, we're emailing, we're texting, and there is no separation anymore from technology. It doesn't matter where you go. You always have a cell phone with you. So even if you're going camping in the woods somewhere, unless it's somewhere that literally has no cell signal, you're still probably taking your phone with you, right? We are always plugged in, and our bodies and our minds are not built for that. Your brain needs a break. So it's important that every once in a while we allow ourselves to have a digital detox. Now, I know some of you had little heart attacks when I said that, but you can have a digital detox even if you own a business and need to constantly be on social media, because there are tons of programs now that allow you to upload information and it will post automatically for you. So you could take a week off, go camping with your kids, but still have things that are relevant to your business going on while someone else manages the day-to-day at the office. 20 years ago, we did not live in a world where you could be contacted by anyone at any hour of any day of any week throughout the course of the year. 20 years ago, we lived in a world where if you went on vacation, your boss couldn't get a hold of you until you came back from vacation. But that's not the case anymore. And so our brains are overwhelmed. They're exhausted. We are overwhelmed. We are emotionally exhausted, and we need a break. So this week, I want you to think about, when was the last time you took some time away from technology? And I'm not saying you have to shut off the television, although shutting off the television would be great, because it's far better for you to shut off the computer, shut off the TV, shut off the phone, and read a book for a couple of hours. I understand and am realistic about the fact that most people will not do such a thing. But what you can do is take your weekends back. Don't work on the weekend unless you have to, obviously, unless those are the days you're scheduled to work. And put your phone away when you go to the beach with the kids or when you're in the backyard playing. Have it nearby in case you need it for an emergency, but ignore social media. Ignore emails. Take a step back and appreciate and spend time doing the important things for you in the moment, because they're so much more valuable than what's happening on Facebook or Instagram. Our brains need a break. And emotionally, we need to get back to a sense of connection. And it's been hard for us to do that over the last little while because of COVID. So take a digital detox break this week. I know I've talked to some of you on social media who have told me you have digital detox hours at your home. So you'll sit down for a family dinner, everybody will put their phone in a basket, it gets left in the kitchen, and everybody sits around the table and talks about their day and what happened. And for an hour, nobody's checking their phone, nobody's checking their email, nobody's texting or trying to video chat or any of those things. And that's wonderful. We need more of those moments. So for this week, think about how you can incorporate something like that into your life. Whether it's an hour once a week, whether it's an hour a day, maybe it's only 1 week a year. Everybody is different, but take a break. Take a break from all of it because we need it. Digital detox is not just this catchy term that the media has run away with because it helps to sell things. Digitally detoxing is something that we actually need. Our brains were not built over thousands of years to be able to cope with computers, smartphones, social media. This is all new. Evolution has no idea what to do about any of it. So take a break when you need it. It's important important for all of us. Have a great week, everybody, and I will chat with you next week. Bye for now.